Hello, and welcome to your daily oracle reading. Actually, I'm going to start calling it the daily tarot reading because spirits come through really clear that a lot of people are just craving some straight tarot right now. And I'll bring in the Denise Linn decks and the energy decks as needed. But for now, we have so much happening on our planet. I don't even know where to begin. So I'll start by telling you who I am. I'm a light worker, an energy worker. I channel. I've been receiving a lot of information lately. And as we have changing paradigms happening, things are changing really fast. And it's most important that we're able to stay on our path every day despite all this chaos that's happening around us. And I'm getting a lot of personal questions from people who would like to book readings with me because I am able to see somewhat in the distance, but really it's the day-to-day is unknown still. So if you'd like to book an appointment, currently a couple weeks out, so get to me as quickly as possible. And remember that your payment for your appointment secures your spot. I've never missed an appointment, and I promise to be there unless there is something that happens electrically to all of us. So let's fingers crossed none of that happens, and let's be grateful for what we have every day. So as we are in different times, I'm going to change things up a little bit. So hold steady. Here we go for Friday the 13th. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to sit with me for just a few moments and get comfortable. Make sure your feet are on the ground. I want you to wiggle your toes and to feel the floor underneath you. And I want you to tap your heels back and forth, like up and down or side to side. I just want you to feel your feet and sit and relax for just a moment. And we're going to do just a few deep breaths together. And I'm going to count, because when we're able to slow things down and to focus on our breath, then we're able to come back into our bodies a little bit more so we can recognize what is ours and what is somebody else's fear or anxiety, because there's a lot of stuff going on. So please sit with me for just a moment. And if you don't like me doing this, just let me know in the comments and we'll figure it out. Or you can check in later. We'll figure out how long it is. Whatever, just close your eyes and breathe with me. So let's just do a deep breath in, and let's count to 4 in our mind as we're going. So I'll count out loud. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just pause for that same 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale for that 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let's just pause here for a moment and inhale for 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 4. 3, 4, and pause for 4. Now slowly just bring your awareness to your breath and breathe in. And just hold it. And then exhale. And hold. Okay. When you're ready, just open your eyes, wiggle your toes, and bring that energy through your crown chakra up high, out in the universe, wherever it comes from, in through our heads, and down through our mind's eye, and into our throat chakra, through our heart, all of our limbs, our 3rd chakra, 2nd chakra, 1st root, bringing that energy all the way down to the ground, and then tap your feet up and down, up and down, up and down, so that you're putting your energy into the planet and you're firmly affixed here with me. Okay, so that looks like a little bit of an exercise that I think we're going to just start adding, because who doesn't need that? And let me know if you'd like that breath visualization exercise available in the beginning, at the end, or as a separate video. I'd really love your input, because I'm growing and so are you. So let's just grow together and stay grounded. So we've got 4 tarot cards today, 3 from the Wild Spirit deck. Is that what it's called? The World Spirit deck. I swear my deck is being formulated out there right now. We're going to have one. I need one of you to draw it for me. So our first card today is the Ten of Pentacles. Now remember, yesterday we had the Ten of Cups, which was like an energetic celebration. Seems hard to believe in these chaotic times that we might be celebrating. Or those of you who are feeling good and just aware that things are changing around us, but not getting caught up in fear, because that's our lesson here. Things change every day, all around us, all the time. So let's just stay as grounded as possible. And this Ten of Pentacles for this Friday the 13th, during this general reading, is about you feeling supported, celebrated, your money's coming in, everything is working out. Even though there's all this stuff happening, stuff is working out. You know, I was going to share a story. One of my sisters is in the news industry and couldn't get a job for the longest time. And all of a sudden, news anchors are a very hot commodity. So being able to handle this kind of breaking news event might be a little bit of a financial security for her, as an example. So pay attention to this, and how we look at money, how you look at your money is going to change. Look at how he is sitting in meditative pose and what he values here. And he values his children and his pets. And look at this. What's this little thing down here? It looks like the parrot people, like there are little beautiful birds here, and the flowers and the plants in his home. So this is count your blessings. And remember, you have everything you need right now. And if you don't, you know how to get it. So stay calm and remember to count your blessings, and remember that relationships and how we are with each other is a blessing, and it is a commodity as well. So I went to our second card today because I keep getting this global question. Everybody wants to know what's happening, what's happening, what's happening. And I keep saying, I want to tell you, but I can't tell you because the Wheel of Fortune card keeps showing up. And look what showed up again. So, I mean, I could tell you what I received by channeling, and I do receive a lot of channeled information. And in some streams of, there's still a lot of judgment about the channeled information. So I'm going to stick to just what I get with you while we're here and I'm doing this reading. But I do receive channeling, so that's something I offer privately if you'd just like to know globally what's going on. But this Wheel of Fortune card, round and round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. So remember, the message I always bring with this Wheel of Fortune is that the spot that isn't moving is in the center. So if you're able to bring your energy down into your third chakra, into your personal center through doing deep breathing, and we'll start doing some meditation perhaps, so that you're able to really focus in on that sort of tranquility, then what happens around you are just circumstances. It's all a cycle, is what I keep hearing, from the baby to the adolescent to the union couple to the dying. It's all a secular process. All right. I'm also receiving information that says, what's happening now has happened before. There's no need to be afraid. It's just part of our process as the human being. And the blessing that comes, it's almost as if, this is the funny message I keep getting from Spirit, is that it's almost as if Spirit has noticed that we're all a little cranky and need a nap. So everyone, the human race is being put down for a little nap because things have to change. So when I went to for our third card, asking why is this happening, then I received this judgment card, and the message I keep hearing is that this is about a rebalancing of our values and of who we are. And while it may appear this might be the great Exodus, if we think of the Jews crossing the desert for 40 years or 400 years, I don't know. Every time, I'm not sure how long they were out there. It's a long time. Maybe it was only 40, right? But who knows? Only 40 years. What's 40 years among friends? But even though it was quite a long exodus, they got to where they're going and things worked out. This rebalance of justice is what I keep hearing. There are things that are out of balance in our society and things that are at a tipping point. And so there are karmic laws at work that happen that I don't understand the laws of karma or the laws of reincarnation. Some say reincarnation is the tool that feeds the universe and keeps the universe alive. And so when I went to the Mother Peace Tarot deck, because the Divine Mother, this is all the Divine Masculine message coming through for today. I got a fistful. I'm telling you, if we were playing poker, I have a winning hand here. I'm telling you, this is a stellar day. There's nothing to be afraid of. The balancing that's coming is that this is the Three of Discs. And it is about us helping each other. Look how they're helping each other get over the wall. Now, here's the question. As they're climbing up are they climbing down the wall? Maybe they're climbing down the wall. Oh, yeah, maybe they're coming down the wall. My question is for her, like, did she just pop through this hole and is waiting at the bottom of the ladder? Or did those ladies scale that ladder to come down? It doesn't matter. They're all equal. They're all over this hurdle. So it is about overcoming this hurdle with your tribe. Who's your tribe? Who are your women friends? Who are you strongest with? Where do you get your strength from? You know, oh, golly, it is about us reconnecting with our community and helping each other. So that is the biggest lesson and message for today. And I got to tell you, I think it's going to be a pretty terrific day. If we can remember that we're helping each other when we are out in public and if we purchase goods or services from others, especially for people in restaurants and in and service industries, you know, the beauty industry, people still have to cut their hair and get their teeth cleaned and go to the grocery store and purchase things. So there will be opportunity for more employment with those service oriented, those of you who are looking for some job ideas right now as things shift. There is possibility for being one of those Instacart people who get paid to go grocery shop for others can be quite lucrative. But there is a level of risk. But if the same people are doing it all the time, perhaps that will help the grocery industry and the service industry there. Maybe people who are waiters might be able to transition into those jobs, or who like cooking. And there are other opportunities available. But I know so many of you have been in our massage therapists or work in close contact with others. And as things change, remember that wealth is not only measured in dollars and cents. And once we start to recognize the value of our small communities and reconnecting with each other again, we'll be able to help ourselves get over this hurdle. So just do your best to remember that. And I really am interested in your thoughts of how you feel about a little bit of a meditation, or perhaps I just do a breathing video and I start maybe a playlist of breathing videos. I'm just looking for, what do you need? How can I help? Because we got a lot going on, and it is our responsibility as light workers. I know you're a light worker, otherwise you wouldn't be tuned in here. There wouldn't be a reason why you've stuck around this long, 15 minutes into one of my videos. But I know you are able to help others. And the more we're able to be grounded and relaxed and enjoying this time, even though we don't know where it's going, we're doing our best to make plans. Do what you can today and slow it all down. Remember that it is about being on this earth, taking as good of care as we can, drinking lots of water. And by dialing down that fear, our adrenals will calm down and we'll be able to sleep better. Sleeping is great right now. If you're able to, take a nap and go to sleep remembering that you are loved. You are God's most favorite child. And if you haven't heard it today, I love you. And I look forward to seeing you next time.